So I couldn't find a video that showed what was going on with my door. It would pull shut, but then it wouldn't stay latched. The back latch wouldn't stay closed. It would just pop back open. So what I found was, this is the housing that I took out of the door. You can find videos on YouTube all over on how to take this out. But I took the covers all off of it. And at first I thought it was this actuator here. But if your actuator is turning and pulling this deal up here, if it's rotating, then your actuator is fine. But you want this is your latch, and when it rotates up, this little clip spring here was not engaging to hold it shut. So it would just spring back. It wouldn't stay locked like this. So I just lubed up this deal here, and now when you push it, it releases the latch like this. And I'll hook up the power again and show you what it's supposed to do. But it wouldn't. This little latch right here was all gummed up, so I sprayed it down real good, moved it around a bunch, and now it's latching and staying latched. So it should take care of it, and I'll put it back together and find out here in a minute. Okay, so now I've got the power hooked back up, and so when your door shuts, it should just lock. See, before, this would not stay in position. It would just come back down. That's because, like I said earlier, this little guy right here was all gummed up and it wasn't allowing it to lock. So when you pull on your door handle now, it'll release. So it seems to be working now, and I'm going to put it all back together and just make sure, but pretty sure that was it. And this whole unit's, you know, I've seen them for 150 to 160 bucks for the unit. And if you have a little bit of time and some tools, you can take it apart and fix it yourself. Well, I made the mistake of not really paying attention when I ripped this thing out. I just kind of freaked out on it and ripped it out. But I was fighting this track right here that the window goes up and down on, trying to figure out how the hell this thing went back in there, and I just discovered that it sits down behind your latch, right in this little groove here. So you got to bend it up and around this. And then when you bolt it back together, there's a little hook. So I can find it. This thing that your channel for the window sits inside this part right here, and then it bolts back to your door frame right down in this hole here, I think. Yeah, it's this hole right here. So just in case you're freaking out like I did, can't figure out how to get this latch back in there, that's how you do it. So I'm gonna get latched back in there and make sure everything works, and then I'll show you when I'm done.